Hey everyone, welcome back to Finance Simple. My name is Anthony. Let's take a look at the 6 secret advantages of your credit card coming up next. Let's start off. Build credit history. I can't even explain how important this is for a credit card. As you may know, if you don't, your credit card is by far one of the biggest ways to build your credit history. So, before you start thinking about racking up some credit card debt, consider in the back of your mind that you need to build your credit history. If you want to get approved for a line of credit, a mortgage, a business loan, a car loan, anything that involves credit, more than likely creditors, financial institutions are definitely going to be looking at your credit history, right? Whether it be putting something on your using your phone bill on your credit card, whatever it may be, you need to understand that building your credit history is important. That's why number one reason is that for your credit card. So let's go down to the next point here, which is managing fraud better. I can't tell you how many times my clients come to me and talk to me on a daily basis of whether or not is my credit card secure. Is it secure? What happens if a criminal steals my credit card information, or if you're using it online, right? Like if you're purchasing anything on Amazon, eBay, you name it. I always let my clients know, and for you guys and girls, you have zero liability more than likely with your credit card. Double check, but majority of the time, your credit card history, like your credit card company will reimburse you if there's any fraud on your credit card. The only thing that you need to do is make sure to report it. Typically there's like a 90-day process. That usually is the time frame. I can't justify other financial institutions, but just keep that in mind. Okay, so that is very important. Let's scroll down to the next point, which is earning rewards. It's incredible how many rewards you will get if you use your credit card. Now, the difference is you may get cash back or you may get points. Difference is cashback, obviously you get 1 to 5% of purchases on each purchase, pardon me. So let's just say you purchase something for $100, you can get up to 1 to 3%, depending on what your credit card actually, the credit card program. Sometimes credit cards will only give you a percentage back, a cashback percentage back if you buy groceries, potentially gas, drugstore purchases, those type of things. You need to look into that a little bit more in detail. And lastly, my favorite, which is points. The point systems for credit cards are very, very interesting. You can use your points, accumulate your points, and then you can purchase it for a flight. Potentially if you want to buy, they have reward systems intact, these financial institutions, where you can use your rewards and purchase an iPad, any form of electronics. Really cool things as well is, say for instance, if you have any other loans, potentially if you have any investments within your financial institution, they can reimburse you in a voucher, and you can use that and purchase and deposit it into your respective accounts. More importantly is when you get your credit cards, when you sign up for your credit cards, you do get sign-up bonuses where you can get 15,000 points, sometimes 35,000, 50,000 points, whatever it may be. That is an incentive for you. Typically those have annual fees, but just keep that in mind. That's one thing I wanted to bring up as well. Cards do have some annual fees. You'll get some cards that are free. You'll get some cards that are about $400, right? So, or higher. It's just the perks and bonuses, and there's other bonuses and perks that I'm going to talk about. And let's talk about this fourth one is take advantage of free short-term financing. This is so important. A lot of individuals have no idea what this is, and that's called a grace period. I'm in Canada, so I have a 21-day grace period. If you're in the States or anywhere around the world, consider taking a look at your financial institution, because there are grace periods to your credit card. Now, a quick, simple way of what that is if you purchase something today is the 24th of January, I'm recording this. If you purchase something today, you have, in this case for me, you have a 21-day grace period, which means that the 23rd, pardon me, that's horrible math, but 21 days after today, right? So think of it that way, you get to borrow for free, right? So when I mean borrow for free, that transaction that you make is not due. It'll obviously be due in the next statement, but you have 21 days of a grace period so you can avoid interest, right? Interest is something that you want to avoid, right? So I'll make another video about interest, how are ways to get rid of interest, pay down your debts, just because I just have so much experience about it. Now, obviously, travel without worry, that's kind of that coincides with if there's any security issues. But let's just say this. Let's just say hypothetically you were to travel anywhere around the world, and God forbid, you purchase something in the gas station, you rented a car, right? And there is there could be anything like an unauthorized transaction where someone just took your credit card information in that machine, right? There's your liability, right? All you need to do is report it. Now, in this point, there are some holds some credit card companies do put, holds that you will get attached to your credit card. So like, let's just say hypothetically you were to rent a car and they put a $1,000 hold on the vehicle. That's kind of just in essence just to make sure that there's nothing wrong with the actual car itself when you do return it. It's a form of it's not a form of insurance, but it's a hold to reduce your available credit. And it's not necessarily just taking money. It's imagine like if you were to purchase something on your debit card, they'll put a hold on $1,000 over it. They'll take that $1,000. Like, it's like, imagine you're giving the cash, right? As opposed to a credit card, when you do that, it's just your available credit, right? So let's just say you have a $10,000 available credit. They'll take that $1,000 hold. You have $9,000 available. You're not getting charged. It's just a hold, right? So just keep that in mind. It's not like you're actually giving the cash, but it's credit. So that's a really cool part as well. And lastly, getting additional benefits, really, really cool point. So I want you today to actually take a look and call your credit cards, your financial institution to confirm, or go online and check what is your benefits for your credit card. A lot of individuals, I get clients every day asking me about what are the benefits of your credit card. Well, first and foremost, number one, you have insurances. A lot of people don't know this, but you may have travel accident insurance. You may have out-of-country medical insurance for 15 days, 30 days, a month. Double check on what type of card you have. If you have a free card, more than likely have purchase security insurance. Like I said, I'm speaking within Canada, so if you were to purchase an item, you have about 90 days to report it if in the case there was any issues, anything that were to happen. Typically it ranges from 90 to a month or 30 days if there was anything that were to break, any defectiveness within the item or anything like that. A lot of aspects and key benefits, right? Obviously there are travel perks as well. You can get access to airport lounges, depending on what type of card you have. Of course, if you have a free card, you may not get that, but if you're paying a hefty fee, you're definitely going to get something around that. There could be reservations and etc. It's like you get a concierge service sometimes. So those are actually some points about 6 important advantages of credit cards. If you enjoyed this video, definitely click subscribe, like, comment down below what other videos that you want to see. Like I said, in the Finance Simple channel, I'm going to talk about anything about your finance related goals, anything. I'm an advisor at one of the biggest banks in the world. I talk to clients every day, and I want to make like videos that will allow you guys just to give my perspective. Like if you were, it's not even a client to an advisor perspective. It's just like just good cold-hearted advice. Obviously, you can take whatever you would like with these videos with a grain of salt, but definitely use this as a tool as well, right? So other than that, thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Anthony. Peace.